Finesse wedges, they can be difficult unless you understand some modifications to make to hit your intended distance, to make sure you're making really solid contact, and also the modifications to use when you're hitting out of the rough versus the fairway. What does the fairway provide us? Nice clean contact, nice spin control. I can create as much as 8,000 RPM of backspin here, allowing me to hit a certain distance and stop it very quick. The rough, because the rough acts as a buffer, my fingers being the rough blades between the club coming in, striking the grass and the golf ball, my distance control is compromised and my spin is reduced. I won't be able to spin that golf ball much more than 2,000 RPM, therefore requiring that I hit it higher and allow it to release to the hole. So the way you should approach these fairway shots, we're going to use a learning tool. That can be an alignment rod, or we can use a club as well. I'll demonstrate both. We put it up the left side of the shaft, so the target side of the shaft. We allow it to extend up to touch our ribs. That's our address orientation. So yes, you can see a decent amount of forward shaft lean. That forward shaft lean is going to allow that ball to come out flat or low, and it's also going to give you better distance control and better spin control. The ball's at the back center of our stance. I want you to use the alignment rod or the club to keep the shaft away from your ribs. I'll demonstrate facing you now. Keeping the shaft away from our ribs ensures that you're not using your wrists too much through impact and scooping loft on it. It's not required when you have good, clean contact potential, when you can create more spin. How would I do it? If I was using just another club, I would turn the club upside down, I would hold it against the left side of the grip, and I would do it just the same. Since you've got more mass up here, be careful. Rehearse this nice and slowly. This is just a practice exercise, so you get a sense for how you're designed, how you're supposed to move the club in the swing. Let me demonstrate the shot now. So, we said ball slightly back of center, handle to the left, and then feel like you're finishing with the stick away from your side. I can fly it pretty close to 50 yards. Just like so. That shot's gone to about 2 feet away. In my finish, the club head level is at about handle level. When I go to this shot, you're going to see this finish. Why? I've got to create trajectory. So now we don't use our alignment rod, we don't use the club. What we need is we need to let the club head pass underneath the handle to create more trajectory. As we do this, we also have to create a little bit more swing speed. That's going to be built in by allowing some lever or some hinge to happen in the backswing. So I'll demonstrate the technique first. Now the ball is center or center back in the stance. I don't have the shaft lean at address. I'm pretty neutral to the center of my body. I'm going to hinge a little bit because that creates the potential for increased club head speed. I'm going to release under. That's going to give me more speed. Why do we need more speed? Because the grass is a big buffer between speed delivery to the ball, and it's going to give me the trajectory as I let the club head pass underneath the handle, like so. Perfect. Landing just short of the pin, maybe 20 feet, and releasing out to maybe 10 feet below the hole. So, learn to differentiate between the times you need loft out of the rough, need to stop it through a longer distance of travel, versus the fairway when you got good spin control, and then use those two different techniques when appropriate, and you're bound to get more balls up and down.